Hello, everybody. How you doing? I hope you can hear me just fine. I'm looking to check to see, make sure I got everything turned on. And I do. You never know with me. So, hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, my goodness. Hello. Happy Saturday. Who's all out there? Thank you, honey. Hi, Rudy. How are you doing? 7:02, you bet. Just a little late, but I'm here. Hello, 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 hello. Made up a price list. And I got to put it on my curtains. So then I can see it all the time when my curtains are closed. I think that's a good idea. And I've got one watching. That's okay. 3 watching now. That's awesome. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody who's watching. No, you cannot be here. That's where we all are. Listen, you. Quit picking on your wife. That wasn't in the vows. There was nothing about picking on your wife said in the vows. Neither was obey in the vows. I distinctly remember telling her to take it out. You should come up and put some vodka in my drink. Just because. Oh, I was watching this. But that's okay. I can turn it off. It was that semi accident where the semi was hanging over the bridge in Kentucky. It was fascinating. I'm just glad they got the driver out before anything happened to that semi. So, yay. Yay, yay, yay. So, yeah, I'm just sitting here. I was organizing my stitch markers. This is what I've got for stitch markers right now. So, yeah. I have more I've got more of these ones, like not the princesses. I don't have a lot of the princesses anymore, but I have a lot of these. So, yeah. There's my stitch markers. Close up if you want close up. But yeah, I have made up a price list tonight. They're working on them. I will make them as people order them. That makes sense to me. I have a whole bunch of stitch markers made. When people like to make their own, have their own colors and stuff incorporated in them. So, Yeah. You might just have to get your whip, honey. Shh, we'll talk about that later. You and your whip? Don't recall you having a whip. Put that there. No, put that over there. That works. So how is everybody tonight? I'm doing awesome. I feel good tonight. I'm awake. I got energy. I'm drinking pop, and then I have some iced tea after. I learned how to do the waffle stitch today. Look at this. This is so pretty. Oh, sorry. Itchy spot. Had to scratch. But look at that. That's the waffle stitch. And that's new to me. I didn't know how to make it. Isn't that pretty with this yarn? This is Handicrafter cotton. And I don't know the color scheme because this was not my ball. This was given to me. It was a partial ball when I got it. So yeah, this is the waffle stitch. Thank you, Jen. Hi, how's it going? Welcome in. So I just learned how to do that today. That's what I learned how to do. I got out my last little bit of ice yarn. This is all I got of Rockabilly. This is Rockabilly. I can't remember the color number. I gave the rest of what I had away because they were full skeins. There was only like one or two or whatever. And I kept this much. And I'm going to learn how to do the Jacob's Ladder Granny Square with this. Because Jada and Stitches did it today. It's part of her cal she's got going on, but I'm not in the cal because I don't do things like that. I might later, but it's not my thing right now. Right now, I'm too busy doing my own stuff. So I've got a dream catcher on the go. I'm just waiting for the glue to dry. Let's check it. Glue is dry because it was days ago, last week, maybe a week ago. So the glue is dry. I can continue wrapping that leather around that ring. So I've got that on the go. I've got a bead project on the go where I'm making a service animal tag for somebody. And I've got to figure out before I'm done whether he wants me to actually sew it onto his pet's harness, which I can do, or he wants it in like a card, and then I'll strengthen it with, I'll glue it to some cardboard and then stitch around that with leather, if I can find my leather. Might have to order some. And my spending palm is itchy. No, my getting palm is itchy. It's really itchy. And like I said, I came up with a price list for my stuff because I keep getting asked a price, and I keep telling people, well, if you're interested in my stitch markers, like, email me, please. Email me. Let me know that you're interested. I would be glad to discuss colors. I'd be glad to discuss payment. I would prices, I mean. Just email me. And my email's on my About page. I know it is. I also have, which reminds me, I should turn Nightbot on. Nightbot. Hi. Wake up, Nightbot. There we go. There's Nightbot. And there's my email. There we go. So yeah. Ta-da! So that's what I've been doing with my day. I came up here this morning because Nisi, Freehandly Made AU, was having her porch chat. I was a few minutes late to that, but I got to that and I've been up here ever since. Because one live, and that was a long live, led to another live. And then I got involved in this because this is a project, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So, yeah. So I've been working on that. The whole point is to get that all unraveled so I can get it into the two balls attached to each other and then start caking it up. Because I caked up this yarn that I'm using into the prettiest cake. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Oh, that's so pretty. It just, oh, I love the colors of this stuff. I wish I knew the color, like the name of it. But it's Handicrafter, I think. I don't really know. It's cotton. And it's pretty. I need a stitch marker. My kingdom for a stitch marker. No, I have stitch markers. I have my own stitch markers. I just got to remember where I put them. If I were my own stitch marker, where would I have been put? In here? No, that's a keychain. Those are screws. Those are eyeballs. Safety eyes, I should say. That's leather. Those are beads. But not what I'm looking for. That should not be in there. That should be over there for now. That can go there for now. I'm organizing slowly but surely. I'm getting organized. I really am. It's coming together. I'm so impressed with myself. So who came in? Who came in? Hi, Mishi. So yeah. So here's another look at my stitch markers. Oh, I want this one. I want candy. Here's my stitch markers. Those are all I have of my maidens, but I can make them. I make them to go. Like your colors, whether you want a cowgirl or you want a maiden or you want one of my other stitch markers or you want an angel. And like I said, I made up a price list. I'm so proud of myself because that's not easy, you know, learning to price your stuff. You run the risk going too high, you run the risk going too low. You still got to value your time and effort. But you can't make it so high people look at you and say, for a stitch marker? Which I'm sure, you know, because I was out there. I know. I'm learning. Thank you, Mary. Hi, welcome in. And like Nightbot says, please email me if interested in my stitch markers. More than happy to talk about my stitch markers. Always. I'm quite proud of them. They are a work of art. They're very pretty. And they make awesome earrings. Like, just so you know, this one here is an earring. They're not moving very far because I got pins in them. Because otherwise they turn all over the place. This is an example of stitch markers. These longer ones are all examples of stitch markers, and they have stones. And the stones are semi-precious stones. Like, that's an aquamarine with quartz. That's a sodalite with, I'm gonna say, some black stone. I know I'm cute. So the earrings don't come with precious stones, semi-precious stones. The stitch markers come with semi-precious stones. Do I make other characters, Mary? I'm learning. I'm learning. The maiden is the first one I ever learned how to do, and frankly the only one I learned how to do, and everything else beyond that is my own design. Like the cowgirls, I figured out how to make a hat, figured out how to make the stripes. The angel, that took me a couple of goes, but that's my own original pattern. So yeah, I'm always willing to learn how to try and do that. I've been asked to make a sunflower, so I've got that I have to get started and learn how to do. I don't know if it's possible, but I'm going to try. So like Wizard of Oz characters. I could make a little Dorothy. I could try and make a little Scotty dog. Ooh, a little Toto. Because Dorothy could easily be one of my maidens, right? Blue dress, pigtails, ribbon in the hair. Yeah, so like one of my maidens could be Dorothy. Yeah, I probably could. The dog would be interesting. Unless, well, he's not all black. But I do have a dog. You collect all things Oz. That's cool. Hola, Maritza. I'll work on that, Mary. I'll let you know. Drop me an email so that I can remember, please, if you don't mind. It would help my memory to work on that because my memory is really bad with the PTSD. So if you email me and say, Wizard of Oz characters, you know, I always check my email. I'll star it, highlight it, I guess I should say. I put a star next to it. And then that helps keep it in my memory. Is that all purples? Which one, the angel? Yes, the angel was done in purples. Is Ivy in here? Hi, Ivy. How are you doing? I see I missed some. Thank you, Mary. So yeah, I've been working on my stuff today. Like I said, I learned how to do the waffle knit today. I learned how to do that. Quite impressed with how it turned out. And I've been caking up yarn, playing with yarn barf, and playing with my stitch markers. And like I said, I came up with a price list. So, yeah. I don't think they're too bad. I mean, I've priced stitch markers are $15 each. The maidens, the beaded maidens, but they come with semi-precious stones. What do you think? You think that's too much? But they're beaded, right? They're hand beaded by me. You can't buy those. So I was just wondering, what do you guys think? My earrings are $25 a pair, but there's no stones in the earrings. They're just beaded earrings, and that's it. And they're $25 a pair. Oh, thank you, Mary. Bye, Mishi. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for checking in. Happy birthday again. Happy birthday. I know I wished you a happy birthday during your live, but thank you, Mary. That makes me feel good because I've been worried about that. I sell the earrings for $25 a pair, and I know that's a good price for those earrings. I had a store who wanted me to make like 100 pairs of them, but I couldn't do 100 pairs of them. Now I could do 100 pairs of them. Just take me 100 days, maybe 50 days. It's hard to say. The angels are $35 a pair without stones because they take a lot of beads and a lot of time. It takes me, I can do a maiden in easily almost half a day. So I can almost do 2 maidens in a day. But my angel takes actually 2 days to do. 1 angel. It's just a lot of beads. So stitch markers, maidens are $15 each. They come with semi-precious stones. Cheaper if you buy a pair at $25 a pair. And cheaper if you buy 4 at $60. And they all have semi-precious stones. They'll all come in colors of your choice. And I'll even coordinate the stones to those colors if I can. Angels are $20 each, and they come with semi-precious stones. $40 a pair and $75 for 4. So, yeah. Because I get asked and then I can never think of an answer. And I know I've given people different answers over the time because it comes at me and I think and I scramble and then I say something and then I don't hear, oh, that's a good price or, oh, that's understandable or anything. It's just, silence. So then you're left wondering, Oh, what did I say? Was that too much? Oh, thanks, Mary. You know, I've noticed lately the shaking is bad, but um patience. It takes a lot of patience. Um if I can get into it, the shaking relaxes. It really does. It doesn't get so bad. The shaking is tied to my anxiety. On days when I'm very anxious, or at times when I'm very anxious, my shaking will get really bad. My shaking is also tied to the trauma, so um, it's not going to go away. It was caused by the doctor's incompetence. Actually, it's a disorder that they can't. They gave me this disorder, this shaking disorder, by all of the medication they gave me. One of them left me with this disorder. So, just is what it is. Or at least that's how it was explained to me, but I don't quite understand how it is that if they gave it to me, I can't sue them. Like if it was caused by medication, then shouldn't I be able to sue somebody? You would think. So, I don't know. But that's okay. I I'm learning to live with it. Ask my husband. I complain about it every day. Today I was making a sandwich. And I'm making a ham sandwich, so of course I'm using mustard, right? So I butter the bread, not a problem. I'm starting to shake, no biggie, right? I'm working through it. Get the mustard on the bread, start spreading it over, not a problem. Get the ham out, put it on the one piece, put another piece of ham on. Yes, I used 2 pieces of ham. And then I get the other piece, and then all of a sudden, boom, it all goes to hell. Good. I'm holding the piece of bread, and all I gotta do is flip it. That's all I gotta do is flip it and put it on the next piece of bread. You think I could do that? No. Oh my goodness. I almost wore the whole piece of bread. How it leaped on its foot, it leaped on its end, it jumped from my hands, leapt on its end, and started to come towards me for a sumo wrestle. Thankfully, I did not wear the mustard. I managed to stop the shaking, pick it up, put it on my sandwich, wipe everything off. But oh my goodness. Hi, Racine. I knew the chat jumped. I didn't know who came in. Hi, Racine. How are you doing? So yeah, I almost wore a whole bunch of mustard on my crazy Indian Treasures t-shirt, but thankfully it didn't quite get me. It flopped. It flopped down before it reached me. But jeez, I was doing so good. I really was. It was going to be a day with almost no shaking. Hey, cool. I didn't spill anything on myself. I'm not wearing any food. This is a good day. Oh, it almost got me. And as my husband would say, the day is not done yet. So, yeah, I learned how to do the stitch, whatever the stitch is. Again, I can't remember. I want to say washcloth. That's not it. Waffle. W word. Waffle stitch. I learned how to do the waffle stitch today. So yay. And I've been playing with my stitch markers. Came up with a price list. Learning to deal with yarn barf. I've had a good productive day. It's been awesome. I've been surfing around the YouTube streets, catching up on videos. I'm not sure, Jen. Right now, I'm just learning the waffle stitch. I don't know, actually. I'm just learning. I just figured I'd make something like big enough, like maybe a washcloth, and then we'll see if I like it. I already don't like all the holes, so I might rip it all out and go down another chain size. I'm using a 4.5 milli, and I can go down some more, it looks like, easily. So, yeah. But I gotta say, I like it. It's pretty. It's pretty. It's pretty. Oh. And I finished my son's sweater. I put out a video about that, though. So, watch the video. And you'll see my son's sweater. Oh, can you make a sweater with the waffle stitch? I never thought of that. Ooh, pretty. But no sweaters for me, not right now. No, I'm done with sweaters. I finished my son's and that's it. No more sweaters for me. I've got to either work on that project pile and get it worked down, because I've got some projects like this. This is a pretty project. This is so cute. Hang on, it's bulgy because there's like, I shoved 2 balls of yarn in there. Because there's that one. And then there's the purple that I'm using. But this is a purse. It's going to be a purse. Isn't that cute? A little drawstring bag. Isn't that cute? So I have to finish that. No, not burned out, but I want to do something else. Plus the weather's going to get warmer. I don't want to be doing sweaters in the summer. Who wants that, right? Ugh. Thanks, Jen. It is. Let me post the tutorial. Yeah, it's just too much. I did 4 or 5 sweaters in a row, pretty much. So yeah, I'm kind of done with sweaters. I mean, I'm happy I got them done, and that's how many I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to do my husband's 3. Okay, it wasn't planning to do 3, but he got an extra one in there. My oldest one needed one. He just absolutely needed one when he got here. And then my youngest, because I made my oldest one, I should make my youngest one because it's just fair. So now I'm done with sweaters for a while. I just feel that. I just feel like I'll get back to it eventually. Because I do like making sweaters. I get such cool feeling when I see somebody really enjoying wearing something I made. That just like tickles me. This is the super cute crochet circle base bag. And it is by August Craft and Crochet. Oh, that is one of my project bags. Actually, no, this is Bag O'Day's berry picking bag. That's what this is. This is Bag O'Day's berry picking bag. So I use it as a project bag. Oh. This is my favorite project bag. This is my favorite project bag because I have a pocket I put in it for my crochet hook and my scissors. It's a double pocket too. And there's a project in there. It's a purse with a cell phone holder. I like using, I figured, I have so much yarn and so much yarn scraps. I have a lot of scraps since I got a lot of used yarn from my friend when she left. I ended up with all of her yarn. And so there was a lot of partial balls, and not that big. But so bags are awesome to use partial balls or variegated yarn in, and then I turn them into project bags. I just add a pocket. Kim's Crochet and Knits. Is Kim here? Kimmy, are you here, Kimmy? I didn't see her. Oh, Nightbot. I did, Mary. I did use multiple strands. I use multiple strands on all of my baskets because it adds strength to them. Multiple strands and a small crochet hook. Makes stiff walls. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah. That little bag that you see right there, that little bag right, see? Okay, right here. That's a project bag. That's a project bag. That's a project bag that I just showed you. And I got a big green one in my little cubby over there that is empty and needs a project. I should put one of my box blankets. I got 2 blankets here in a box with the yarn that I'm using. I should pull one of them out and put them in there, and then I can use it and get one of those yarn blankets done. I've got 2 corner-to-corner gingham blankets going, and I've got a Kaleidoscope granny blanket on the go from Fiber Spider, and I've got another blanket on the go, no specific pattern, for my brother on the go. So that's 4 blankets unless I miscounted. So yeah, I've got 4 blankets on the go. I should really get started, because then if I get those done, there goes like half of that pile, because part of that pile is so big because it's got a great big huge almost the size of a laundry basket. It's a big plastic bucket that my brother's blanket is in. So I should do that. That's something I should work on tomorrow. Yeah. I like making baskets. They're easy, they're fun, they're quick. I put pockets into them, like I said, and I use them for project bags. And they make awesome little project bags. And the pocket holds the crochet hook and scissors. I like them almost better than shopping bags. And I use the reusable shopping bags as project bags too. But I like my big project, the yarn bags better. Just a preference. So how's everybody's night going? I hope you all had a wonderful day. I know I did. I've just been puttering around in here all day. Oh, I never thought of that, Mary. The minute I started making bags, all I thought of was project bags. So I guess that's another thought. They wouldn't work in my bathroom for the simple fact that I've got no counter space in my bathroom. So I've got no place to put a basket for towels, a cutesy thing like that. I got no place for it. I've got a corner stand, and that's full of stuff. I've got a pedestal sink, which has no room for anything. I've got a cabinet that's full of towels. And I've got my, what would you call it? Vanity, because I have a Queen's Anne vanity that from my mother. I'm not using it right now because the cat's using it as a food stand. And then I've got my standing jewelry stand in the bathroom. We don't have a tub. Well, we do. It's really small. We don't have a big tub yet. And eventually our bathroom's going to go through a renovation. I told my hubby we should work on it this year, but I don't know if we'll get to it. We'll see. Depends on money, and we live pretty close to broke. We're pretty close to broke all the time, every month, so we'll see. But I love that idea of rolling them up to use a few towels or hand cloths or guest towels. I like that idea. My cousin, she did something similar, but she used this beautiful wicker basket. I love wicker baskets. I don't know why, but I just love wicker baskets and wood boxes. Got 3 wooden boxes. 2 are empty. Ugh. I love wooden boxes. I collect them. I collect lots of things. I really need to stop collecting so much stuff. Or even set it on the floor with rolls of toilet tissue. Yeah. 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 We got a corner stand for that. It's a baker's corner stand. It's got 3 shelves, 2 shelves, 2 shelves. And it's wire. It's wrought iron. It's cute. It came with the house. And I said, no, we can use it. And it was in the bathroom already in the corner. So figured that's a good spot for it. You know what I like in the bathrooms when I grew up? I like those cute little crocheted poodles. That held the toilet paper. I love those. Those are so cute. I like those crochet poodles. They were cute. They were adorable. My mom never had anything like that. She had bunnies. My mother liked bunnies. I don't know why, but she liked bunnies. What is this? Oh. There has to be a pattern for those poodles on YouTube. You're right. Absolutely right. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Excuse me. Oh. I could do poodles, and instead of toilet paper, I could put balls of yarn in them. What do you think? I just thought it was a good idea. Sorry, I'm using this for... I got two of them in front of me. Okay, yes, this is for that. No, wrong one. This is for that. And this is for that. The Jacob's Ladder Granny Square. That I'm going to learn. Oh, yeah, I got your wheels are turning now, Mary. Oh, Mary's thinking, people. See, the problem with the poodle in the bathroom is a great idea, except it's not me. I think they're cute. Okay, it's not my hubby. The bathroom has to reflect both of us. And the one thing we can agree on is clawfoot tub, which we already have. It's got gold feet, so we've got to change our fixtures to gold, which means my trim has to be probably something to pick up the gold, so probably a gold trim. So I'm probably looking at some kind of color scheme that'll look good with gold trim. We'll see. I'm watching myself because YouTube is a few minutes late behind StreamYard. So I'm watching myself talk about it. It's interesting. I have an expressive face, don't I? But that is the super cute crochet circle base bag. That is super cute bag. That really is. I like that. It turned out really nice. So I learned how to do that, or that's on my list of things to learn to do. And I should finish it up and get it done. Get it done with. And then that project will be done. You're right, Mary. Still no wrinkles. Aw, thank you, hubby. Everybody and Nasty Ogre is my hubby. Thank you, hubby. Yes, I don't have wrinkles. I have lots of gray hair, but I don't have wrinkles. I'm sorry. 53 years old and still no wrinkles. I don't know what to say. I'm just a baby. I don't know. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. So I was going to bead, but I find if I get into something lately, I get really, really quiet, and then that's no good for chats. Like, what? You guys just want to sit there and listen to me breathe? That's not good. That's not fun. I'm supposed to be entertaining you guys. Like, entertaining. Why? Oh, oh, they're updating their. No, no. Expecting snow around 9 p.m. Yes, we're under a snow watch, or we were under a weather warning. I don't know if we still are. Don't be sorry, rejoice. uh, we're under a. We were under a weather watch. I don't know if we still are, but we're expecting a big pile of snow. Start around 9 and keep on going till into tomorrow. Mother Nature knows it's March, but it likes screwing with us anyway, because you know what? We live in Canada. Excuse me. And again. Who likes Ugly Bunny? And it says at the bottom, I'm a turn, you're not. Nah, 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 nah. Or Funny Bunny. I think that's what he's called. I don't know. So yeah. The super cute crochet circle based bag, and I've got a I want to do the I'm looking right now for a good puppy paw crochet square. So a puppy paw granny square pattern. Everyone I've seen, there's just something off about it. Everyone I've seen, I don't like yet. Either the paw is too puffy and doesn't look like a real paw, or, and I understand it can't look like a real paw. Like, come on, I understand that, but the puffy paw, I don't like the puffy paw. There's just something off about it, and I don't like. So far, I don't like the granny squares I've seen with the puppy paw, and I want to do a puppy paw blanket. I'm gonna lose my big dog here soon, so I want to do a puppy paw blanket in honor of all the puppies I've lost. So, okay, so that's one so far, and another one soon. But my hubby's lost a couple too, so it'll be for all the puppies we've lost. I want to do the puppy paws in different colors, and then join them all. And just make a little blanket. It doesn't have to be super huge. It's not like we'll put it on the bed. But yeah. Okay, Racine, I will rejoice that I have no wrinkles. I have no wrinkles. Okay. Oh no, I made myself big. Why did I do that? I don't want to be big. I know what I look like. Enjoy for as long as you can, I will. Because this is not moisturized. I do not moisturize my face every day. I do not worry about my face. I just wash it with a washcloth and plain water and go. So I imagine eventually that will all change and I will be kicking myself for not moisturizing when I was younger. But right now I'm younger and I'm not moisturizing because I tend to break out. But who knows? Maybe they'll finally figure out, hey, there is something wrong with my thyroid and put me on pills and I'll lose all this weight, which would be like lovely. And get back down to my weight that I was before. That would be lovely before I got sick. That would be lovely. Oh, Mary. I'm sorry. I stopped. Bad me. I sorry. I stopped. I'd say good genetics, but I don't even know my birth mom, so can't. Don't even know my birth family. Can't say genetics. I trying to figure out a project to use with my Chanel ends. I have a 12 by 12, you know those 12 by 12 cubes? I have a cube box with all Chanel used balls of Chanel that came from my friend's house. And I love the idea of putting them together and making a big ball of variegated yarn, different colors. I love that idea. I've seen what Crystal from The Secret Yarnery, some of her caked yarns that she's created, you doing that. Wow, beautiful. I'm just scared mine are going to turn out ugly. That's what I'm scared of, yes. Turn out lovely. Now, here's a question for you. I want to make. Oh. I want to make. I'm going to make the Bernat Velvet Berry hoodie. Should I make it in blue or should I make it in gray? I'd say make it in white, but I know me, white is bad. See, I was going to actually make a mosaic blanket. Oh, excuse me. Out of the white velvet yarn with the blue as the mosaic part. And then I thought maybe the blue blanket with the white mosaic part, but no, it would be white with the blue mosaic part. I think it would look really sharp. But then I was going through patterns on the internet and I was looking for something and that got me down a rabbit hole. And then I was looking for a specific pattern or something. And anyway, Lo and behold, I found this page. It was for a berry hoodie. It's got a hood on it, and it's got ears on the hood, and it's called a berry hoodie. I want one. Blue. Blue, really? I was thinking gray. But see, if I do it in blue, it's pretty. Plus, that leaves the gray for my other blanket. I've got a hooded owl blanket that I want to do for myself that I bought all this gray velvet yarn for. Because you do it with a couple of strands. Well, one of the strands is going to be velvet. So blue, eh? I could do that. I could do that. Hey, Gussie. I got lots of blue. You need 9 balls of blue. I've got 6, 7, 8. I know I've got 8 balls. I need 9 for my size. So I will go looking for blue. The thing about the Bernard velvet that I've been reading about is it worms really easily, and you got to have tight stitches. Okay, Mary, it'll be blue. I'll have a blueberry sweater. The picture they show is of the blue too, and it's really pretty. It's really cute. So, and like I said, that saves me the gray for the owl blanket I want to make. Yes. Which I should get on those projects eventually too. But I know the Bernat the velvet tends to worm. I heard you have to have really good tight stitches and perhaps a certain type of stitch. I'm not sure about the second part, but it seems to me it would work better for some stitches and not for others if it worms a lot. You know? Know what I mean? So I can understand, and I can understand why it worms because it's a very slippery yarn. So I made a baby blanket out of it. The very first time I used velvet yarn, I made a baby blanket out of it. And looking back on it now, I'm wondering if it wormed all, the first time they put it in the wash. Because I didn't know any of that. And I was a new crocheter, and I just wanted to do something nice for my nail stylist because she was having a baby. So I picked a baby blanket because it was easy. And I picked velvet because it was cute. So. Yeah. Yeah, do some practice swatches. I think that's a really good idea, Mary. Thank you. I agree. Yeah, absolutely. But I have lots of that magenta too, hey? That stuff at the end. I have a lot of that. That's magenta. And I bought that for a specific project because he wanted a poncho made out of that, and then he never paid me. So I ripped it all back. But I don't think I got 9 balls of that. But I do have enough for a poncho for me, so I should probably do that, make a poncho. I think that would be nice. It's not my favorite color, but the color would look good on me, so we'll see. I think it would be, yeah. Yeah, I think it would be, Jen. You're right. Yep. So what's everybody's week shaping up to do? I'm doing a pop-up live tomorrow with my friend Anna. It won't be on my channel. It'll be on her channel, and I tell you her channel name, but I don't know which channel it's going to be on because it's going to be on one of her two channels. But I will be on her. We're going to go and do a pop-up live on her channel tomorrow, which will be nice. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And let me see, what else do I have on the go? Nothing really. Excuse me. Gotta love Pepsi. It gives you the burpees. I kind of want to start a new project, you know? Like, I don't have enough whips. Excuse me. But yeah, I kind of want to start a new project. Do something, like I don't have enough whips. I don't know, people. Sometimes I think I need my head examined. You know? And that's part of the issue why I sit here, you know, and I've been doing on that little swatch of the waffle stitch because A, I wanted to learn. I've wanted to learn to do the waffle stitch for so long. And B, because it's not really what I want to do. I want to do something new, but I don't know what. Oh, excuse me. Hi, Yolanda. Welcome in. So I don't know what my problem is. I want to do something, but yeah, I don't have a clue what. Kind of want to do amigurumi. I don't know what stops me. I must have some kind of a fear of amigurumi or something. I love it. It looks so cool. You know, like some of the stuff people have made is so pretty. And like, take Miss C's bunnies. Oh, her sun bunnies. I want a sun bunny so bad. I want one of Miss C's sun bunnies. They're so cute. I know she did a tutorial, or she's doing a tutorial. I don't know if it's finished yet, but it's daunting. So then I thought maybe I'd make a small little octopus or a ghost. Yeah, I don't blame you, Jen. They're cute. And she writes a story for them. I think that's cool. We were talking about how trauma can change the brain. Is your thought processes in your brain? Your regular thoughts you have? They travel neurological pathways that were laid down in your brain, and they just follow those same pathways. So happy thoughts follow those same pathways, right? My brain, because of all the trauma that I suffered as a child and then again older, it doesn't do that. All of my happy thought trails have been turned dark and twisted little nasty little walks through haunted forests. So I either get really dark. I tend to be dark and gloomy, and I have to work at being happy. Work at it. It's so very hard sometimes. It is because I want to be happy, but it's hard to be happy. Oh, I miss my doctor. I miss my going to therapy. I miss Dr. J. Damn, WCB had to take him away from me. I was doing so good with him. I was on a good track. I was doing really good. I was making progress. It was slow, yes, but I was making progress. I was doing really good. And I imagine now that I'm crocheting, it would even be faster. Because I didn't have anything positive, really, just killing. Like gaming on my computer, that was the only positive, even though it was a violent game, positive thing. And the reason it was so positive was because I could take all of my angst and that's what I did. I'd take my angst of all the days, the anger and the hurt, and I'd go and kill a few zombies or a couple of dragons, and I feel better. It really worked for me. It wasn't a fix, and it's not a fix to this day. It's still not a fix, but it's a way to make me happy because I laid down the framework in those beginning days of therapy when he said, you know what? I can work with your gaming. Let's work with your gaming. Let's start working on those neurological pathways to train your brain to be happy. So that's what I did. So gaming right now makes me really happy. Hey, Rudy, it's 8:12, everybody. Thank you, Rudy. I really appreciate you. So see, and then I paused because I lost my train of thought there for a minute, but I got it back. So gaming is a positive for me because of all that working and making it a happy thing. Crochet is a positive for me because I'm trying. It doesn't work all the time. Like some days I find myself crocheting and getting angry and I find myself, my thoughts have turned dark without me realizing it. They're the thoughts in the animal part of my brain have turned dark. And then the crocheting doesn't work and I have to put it away. But generally, it works, especially for my anxiety. My anxiety feeds other things, so I don't need anxiety. No. So crochet helps with the anxiety. The beading, not so much, because you need so much patience for the beading. But it's not bad. And I'm trying to stay positive. I mean, yeah, I got a lot of crap wrong with me. But I'm healthy. Because if I wasn't, my doctor would be calling and knocking on my door to make an appointment with him, and he's not doing that. Excuse me. And I had all the blood work. You guys saw the horrible bruise. And I did all the x-rays and I did all the ultrasounds. That's it. And he said everything was fine, so everything's fine. You ever get the feeling you're not alone? Just had this sense something was behind me. Not my dog. You know what I mean? See, there's nobody there. Just one of those thoughts. But I think I'm going to head her. So I've been here for just over an hour, for an hour and 15 minutes. And I think that's pretty cool. And I want to thank you guys for coming here and hanging out with me for an hour and a bit. I really appreciate that. And if you're all lurking, you should come and say hi. How are you? And don't forget the thummies, please, because it really helps with the algorithms. Algorithms? Am I saying that right? Algorithms? I think so. Do you beat on a loom at all? Maybe just designing some belt, hatband, or purse strap materials could be relaxing. You know, Yolanda, I do have a loom. I've never tried it. I think that I have 2 of them, actually. And I want to. I don't know why I don't. I think I find that daunting, too. I don't know. I should try it. Now I'm thinking of where my frickin' looms are. Okay, I have 2 looms. I don't know where they are. But I'll find them. They're somewhere. They can't be far, right? I'm glad you're here, Jen. I like beading. Here, you want to see what I gotta wear so I can bead, so I can see the little itty bitty beads? Thank you, Don Aaron, again for these. This is what I wear. But it works. My little light, there's a light here, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So, but thank you, Dawn Aaron, for these because she sent me these. And I love them. They are cool. I got some graph paper. I made up that service animal tag. I just didn't have the graph paper with me when I did the service part, so I have to rip it apart and do it again. But I'm using it. I'm making another one, and I'm using the one that just failed as a what not to do. So I'm actively looking at it as I'm doing the other one. Hi, Susan. You have them too? Yeah, they're cool. I never knew about them really. In the trailer, when I bead, my husband sets up a little beading area for me. I have a magnifying light. You know, one of those ring lights with the magnifying glass in the middle. I bring it down and I use that. And that's nice, but I don't have a place to clamp it here. We were thinking about bringing it in, but I don't have a place to clamp it here. So I love graph paper just to doodle on, not just to make patterns. I love doodling on graph paper. Hi, Sandra. How are you? Welcome in. I love those roses. Those are cute. Don't forget the thummies, please. Helps with the algorithms. It does, apparently. And if you like my thumbnail tonight, that is a pattern by the beautiful Krista at The Secret Yarnery. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Susan. Yeah, it has gotten long. There's no hairdresser here, eh? There is no hairdresser here. The closest hairdresser, I think, is in Raymore, which is 10, 15 minutes away. and I haven't gone there for a while. I really should actually go get my hair cut, at least cut. I'm not dyeing it anymore. I refuse to dye it because I refuse to pay somebody the funds to dye it for me. And my hairdresser that would dye it for me is for free, is in Saskatoon, which is 2.5 hours away. I'm not doing that either every 6 weeks. So my hair is going undyed. Even the clip doesn't work well. Ew. Yeah. It's I don't even know how to braid my hair. Like when I was younger, I could French braid my hair kind of. I was learning. And then I went to short hair. And then I went to long hair, short hair, long hair, short hair. Needless to say, I've never learned how to braid my own hair. Yeah, and there's my husband. As she has told me not to cut his hair, because I have told him not to cut his hair. He has beautiful hair. And I've never seen it long. And he's not allowed to shave his head because he scares people when he does. I'm not allowed to cut mine either. You don't have the energy to do all that braiding nonsense. I wish I could braid at least, like braid it in the back. But one long ponytail down the back, but I don't know how to do that. Excuse me. Okay. Nothing. Nothing important. Then why are you making noise at me? I don't know why. Go away. My phone is making noise. So I turn the volume off and then I forget I turned the volume off and then nobody calls me for days. Because I turned the volume off my phone and everybody left a voicemail. I like braiding. I think it looks really pretty. But yeah, I can't have. I miss braiding my hair. Or I miss having my hair braided. I lived with my best friend Roxanne when I was younger, and she always did my hair. She'd use me as her little doll, and some days I'd have French braid, other days I'd have just a regular braid, and other days I'd have a fishtail French braid, which I really liked. And we'd go to the bar. She'd do my hair, and we'd go to the bar. I got spoiled. Sandra, it's true. I got spoiled. I was raised spoiled. Just want to say, it's my parents' fault. They spoiled me, and then my husband spoils me. Yes, I spoiled. I like it, but I spoiled. Yeah, I wasn't an only child. I was just the best or better child, I guess. I was the one not in trouble. I was the one who didn't have the cops being called. I was the one who didn't get in trouble with the fire department. I wasn't setting fires. I was a good girl, so yeah. Yeah, I was the good girl. Until I hit 16, and then I discovered boys, and something else happened, and it all went to hell. And then after that, I figured, why spend my whole life listening to my mother when I could maybe live my life for me. It was a strange thought to have at 16, but it was a thought and I went with it. Yes, it has to be mutual, Mary. I agree. I agree. I try and spoil my hubby too, as much as I can. When he sits there and he says, his socks are getting holes in them, I'm right on the computer going, okay, let's find your socks. What, you like Stanfields, right? Let's see what I can find. I want to buy them for him right away. But it has to be mutual. Can't be just give and no take or take and no give. That's it. It's got to be mutual. Yeah. He's my best friend. I mean, I just absolutely love him to death. I really do. I'm a lucky woman to be happily married because there's so many women out there who just aren't happy or just what was the other one? I have a friend who did this. She settled. She settled because she wanted a family and she didn't want to wait for that big love if it ever came. And I understand. And she has a man now. She does love him. She grew to love him. And he's good to her and she's good to him. And they have a lovely family. And I'm really happy for her. But I couldn't settle. That's just not me. Death. Good is such a relative term. Okay, hang on. I'm reading my husband's messages here because there's messages within them. Good is such a relative term. I'm good. I don't know what you're talking about. Death, another keyword. LOL. What you trying to say here, Ogre? I don't believe in the theory of happy wife, happy life. We live by a happy spouse is a happy house. Exactly. Exactly. And I tell my husband he's happy every day, just so he doesn't forget. I do, because I'm helpful. I do. I love you to death, Ogre. You're my ogre. I love you to death. I squeeze the life out of you and I name you my ogre and I love you. I gotta call him Shrek. You're not the first person, Sandra, to call him Shrek. And it's because of Shrek that I named him Ogre. He told me once that his name as as his friends called him Baloo. Baloo from the Jungle Book, the happy-go-lucky bear. So I've never met that person. I've never met that happy-go-lucky Ubby. No, it's always been an ogre to me. But yeah, no, I watched Shrek and I called him right after that I watched that movie and I was laughing my ass off. It just reminded me so much of him. Really did. So now he's ogre. I laughed that his friends used to call him Baloo. What? Baloo? Baloo was happy go lucky. Happy would be the first word. But he's happily married now. So he's happy now. Uh-oh. This was a crochet 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I don't know what to do with it after that. Put it down. That's right. He's so happy he can be a happy ogre. That's right. I believe ogres can be happy. We moved out here away from the nasty city where everything, is just such a grump. No, nasty ogre. Oh, honey. Change comes to us all. Yep, here at Truck Boys. I know, right? Yep. You're doing laundry, Susan? Yeah, my hubby did the laundry earlier today. He was awesome. He did the laundry, did the sheets too. I was going to help him fold it. Then I ended up here and he didn't call me down until he had it all folded, but I put it away. I put all my laundry away. I put all the kitchen towels away. Nap yap. I helped him make the bed. I put my pillows into pillowcases. I helped. But he did laundry. I helped. I helpful. Teamwork, exactly. See, that's working together. Yes. Yes. Hey, Dinky Crafts Jennifer, how are you doing? Welcome in. We're talking about teamwork. How my husband did laundry today, and I helped. Okay, I didn't help much, but I did some. I put my laundry away after he folded it. So I hope you all helped. I did help. I helped. Why are you laughing? I helped. What are you saying? You just got to bed after doing some family tree stuff. Oh, cool. Fascinated by family tree stuff, family history and stuff like that, because I don't have one. So I think it's cool when you can trace your family back and go back generations and you know where everybody is, all the skeletons in the closet. That's kind of cool. If there's skeletons in the closet. It'd be fun if there's skeletons in the closet, maybe. I might be a skeleton in someone's closet, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes makes you wonder, us children that were sold off by the government, taken away. Makes you wonder whose bright idea it was. You know way too much about your adopted family. I know, right? Isn't that how it is? Your real family, you know absolutely nothing about your real family, but your adopted family, oh yeah, you know about them. Yeah. I hear ya. DNA helps. And no medical history. Yeah, that's been an issue. That's always an issue. But they just categorize me as native, overweight, diabetic, or not diabetic, but in danger of getting, because I'm overweight and I'm native. Hi, Wiggle Bombs. What you doing? No, you gotta go lie down. Go lie down. Go lie down. Lie down. Sorry about that, my doggy. He's telling me that I have to get off soon so that he can go outside. But I'm chatting to my friends. He can wait. I know he can wait. That poor dog is gone 12 hours. So I know he can wait. Am I working on anything right now? No, not really. I finished my son's sweater, put a video out about that. And since then, I haven't started anything new. I learned how to do the waffle stitch today. I never knew how to do that, so that's something. You did do a DNA thing, found out you have a lot of German, European in you, which is funny because my adoptive mom was actually from Germany. Cute. Neat. Yeah, I never knew how to do the waffle stitch before, so yeah. And I don't know what yarn I'm using, but it's really pretty caked up. And it's a cotton or a cotton blend, something like that. It's really pretty, but I got it from a friend, so I don't know what it is. It didn't have a label. It was a used ball or used thing. So it's very pretty though. I like it. And I was playing with my stitch markers. Never done waffle either? Well, that's not hard. It's really easy. So yeah, there's my stitch markers. And I have a lot of these. I make them with whatever stones you like. These are all semi-precious stones. Oops. They are cute, aren't they, Jennifer? Thank you, Yolanda. And if you're interested in any of my stitch markers or you want to know the prices, please email me. Absolutely, email me, please. I'd be happy to have that conversation with you. I make them in whatever colors you want. I ship them worldwide because they don't take much to ship. Thank you, Sandra. I sell them. So just drop me an email if you're interested. My email, I know, is pinned up at the top with my email address. You know, I made one for Angela from My Precious Yarnery, and that's all she did with it too, is it's on display, which is cool, you know, and if that's what you want to do with them, that's fine. They're beautiful. I use mine. I actually have a pair of earrings I wear, and I made a purple maiden to use as earrings a long time ago when I learned how to make them. And we can do round to it stitch markers and custom colors. Yes. 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 Where's my round to it? You're not in there. Where'd my round to it go? Well, and not in there either. Oh, poo. I gotta find it. Oh, it's somewhere around on my desk. Oh, it's downstairs. You don't wear earrings either, Jennifer? I wear earrings. I wear my husband's diamond studs that he gave me when we were married. And I use light bulb or plastic stitch markers. Oh, look, my hubby's coming up. He's bringing something that he made. He made it with clay. Oh, sorry. Got the light in your eyes?
Yeah, because I'm an evil person.
Because he's an evil person.
Why don't you close the door so I can throw sharp pointies at your head?
You could. I thought you were coming to bring me something.
No, I don't know where they are. I thought it was just around to it, not the stick nothing. What is this one on?
Oh. Okay. He's a nasty ogre, Jennifer. He's not an Indian. Not like me. He's Irish. Yeah. He's not cool like me. I like using stitch markers that I make, or like others that have made for me. Actually, I don't use my own stitch markers. Well, actually, I do, but not very often. I have other stitch markers that people have made me that I tend to use. Now, when I can't find one of those, then I go to mine. But I don't use those little plastic stitch markers anymore because they're, well, I shouldn't say I don't. I do. I use them for counting. When I'm counting, I'll pop in one of those plastic ones if I need a whole bunch of them. Because I find I don't usually have a bunch of my personal stitch markers that I've made on hand. But I can always find those plastic ones because they're right in here. Oh, he's coming up again. My dog's all excited. He loves him.
No, you must have the stitch marker somewhere.
I do have the stitch marker somewhere.
Good.
These are round to its that my husband made.
They're all those projects you put off until you get around to it. There's a round to it.
I got one I'm making into a stitch marker. I just can't find it yet. It's somewhere over there. But When you know someone who keeps saying they'll get around to it, you give them one of these and you say, there it is. There's your round to it. Get to work. That's what you do. Yep. See, and I can still make these into stitch markers. I just got to put a big ring around them. I'll put them in this, put them right there. Oh, you have a coaster with a saying about getting around to it. You know, I've never heard that. Never heard that until I married Sean and he showed me his dad's wooden round to it. Yeah, that's what hubby has, around to it, just like that, but it's wooden. And that's why he made those out of clay. And they're cool. I'm going to turn them into stitch markers. Yes, I is. I've got one that we put a head pin in it already, but I don't know. There it is. There it is. There it is. And I already got a bead on it. Round to it. And a keychain. Purple and pink. So, yeah. You have a round to it that your dad gave you years ago. I just never knew about them. Never thought about them at all. Never even thought it was a thing. Yeah, Jennifer, hubby's is old too. Like, I don't know if he knows the story behind it, but it's old. Came from his dad. And his dad had it for years. I never knew about that. But yeah. So those are hubbies. Hubby's making round to it. Hubby is making clay round to it. If you're interested in one, drop me a line. And if you order any stitch markers, I'll throw one in for free. The honeymoon's a veneer. Isn't that interesting, eh? That's cool. I think that's neat. I really do. You know, the cute little things that people enjoy with cute sayings on them. I just think it's interesting what people will, I want to say cling to, but it's not a bad thing. Hey, softball Susie, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. We're just sitting here chatting. I was discussing my husband's round to it. Yes, Yolanda, absolutely. Absolutely, I can make it as a pendant for a necklace. Yeah. Absolutely, that's a great idea. There's my email. If interested in my stitch markers, drop me a line. And then, yeah, for those who just came in or who don't know about my stitch markers, hang on, let me make sure they're all in the right position. These are my stitch markers that I make. I bead them myself. So if you're interested in any of my stitch markers, drop me a line. My email's there. As you can see, I do beaded ones and I do non-beaded ones. So, yeah. Yeah. There you go, Jennifer. Absolutely. With semi-precious stones. Do you want purple stones? Oh, thank you, Racine. I do make dream catchers. I don't have any I can show because I don't have any out. I'm making a new one, though. Shipping is really low, Jennifer, because it's an envelope. Let me show you the envelope I mail them in. I mail them in one of these.
And do not forget, Gus's first love is downstairs. Water.
Good point. So shipping costs, Jennifer, is negligible because I mail them in a envelope. Sorry for the interruption.
Overseas can still be costly.
Overseas can still be costly, but I'll still do that. Because it's an envelope. I have dream catchers. Dream catchers shipping is the buyer's expense. Just because they're bigger and like I make big dream catchers. Okay, Sandra, have a great night. Thank you for dropping in. You have a super week. Absolutely, Jennifer. Absolutely. Not a problem. But yeah, I'd be happy to make you a maiden. Or an angel if you'd rather have an angel. And if you want to take a look at them again, this is the angel. And they're $20 each. This one is $20 each with semi-precious stones. And these are 15. Well, this one is an earring. This is a bad example. So here we go. Here's a purple maiden with semi-precious stones. And she is $15. What does she have for stones? Oh, she has quartz crystal. So yeah. I make jewelry, I crochet, I paint. Those are my paintings on the wall over there. Up there. Those are my paintings. Yeah, wrong way. There we go. How many are watching? We have 8 people. Well, folks, I think I'm going to go for another 4 minutes and then I'm going to head her. I've had fun hanging out with you guys all day. Excuse me while I change my mouth for one that actually freaking like links up with my brain and doesn't talk on its own. So thank you for all coming out. Right, Yolanda? Oh my goodness. Can't talk worth crap. Honestly. But I've had fun with you guys, so thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. Sorry. Thirsty. I'm glad you made it here too, Yolanda. It's always awesome to see you. How big are the dream catchers, Trish? Well, they okay, so I don't have this. Don't look at this as a mess in progress. Well, it is a mess in progress, but this is one of the ones of my dream catchers. Okay, so this is one size. Oh, I can't get that one. Hang on. Let me see if I can lift up another one. There's another one. Sorry, it's missing a feather. It needs its feather replaced. So that's why it's not in a box. In case you're wondering what that is, those are dolphins. That's got to be replaced. Well, more added to the dolphins to bring it down. And I have one up there that's a bigger one. I have some that are for sale that are big. I don't have my dream catchers out right now. They're all put away. Because I was cleaning up my craft room. So I put everything away. And now I don't know where they are. Like, really. I know where they should be, but I'm not seeing them there. They should be right there. They should be right there. But I don't see them there. They should be right there or right there. There they are. They're buried. Oh. See? I'm organized. I am so organized. No. I'm getting there. I'm a work in progress, everybody. So's my room. My room and me are no work in progress. I gotta turn on my heater. I'm getting chilly. But I'm gonna go. I'm going to accept that my brain is overworked now, overtalked. Oh, there we go. Now I'm starting to warm up again. I didn't realize it was cold. Yes, time's up. Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming in. I really highly appreciate everything that you guys do when you guys come in. You guys come in, you watch, you interact, and I thank you for that. Because sometimes the interaction is hard. Sometimes it's easier just to sit there and be quiet. So thank you for interacting. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your thumbs up, and I will see you all next week, maybe sooner. Don't forget, I am popping up live on my friend's channel tomorrow. I wish I knew the name of her channel, but she was supposed to be here tonight, and she's not here. So I'm going to go and give her heck. So good night. Everybody have a good night, and love you guys. Bye.